A coup is usually carried out by soldiers, eliminating top leaders that are found, corrupt. But if you check what happened in Nigeria, July 29th, 1966, citizens, ordinary northerners, almajiris, and civilians, together with soldiers, were on the rampage. They were on a killing spree. They were busy unaliving every Igbo they could set their hands on. And you call that a coup? The earlier video I made on it, some people reached out to me and they were trying to say that I should forget this matter. Some people even sent me private messages. I should forget this matter. Let's forge ahead. I see Refresh Nigeria replying me that we are opening wounds. See, Refresh, and to everyone who is concerned on this matter, those wounds were never treated. In fact, as I speak to you now, these wounds had actually gone deeper. Some of them, they deteriorated to a point where maggots are now, crawling out of these wounds. The other time, I know, was it Wazobia FM? A good numbers of people called in on national radio as a program, and they were saying that, hey, the way forward is for these guys who actually, they were active during the civil war and the tearing up of Nigeria in the 1960s. They should come, hold a summit. You all know the people I'm talking about. People like IBB, T.Y. Danjuma, Al-Mustafa, Obasanjo, Buhari, what's his name? Gowon, even Tinubu, because Tinubu was part of the delegation that went to beg Abacha so that they can release, what's his name? I think, is it Delegiwa Biken Saruwiwa? He was part of the delegation. All of these guys, they are still alive. And guess what? They are still doing the evil they did in 1960. They are still doing the evil they did in 1970 and 1980. And you say we should forget what and move here. When the same people are still resettling themselves in political offices, we should forget and go where? For a nation to experience peace and progress like the America and the Japan, you Refresh Nigeria, the America, the Japan, the Hiroshima and Nagasaki that you made mention of, proper healing had actually taken place. These guys have reconciled themselves. In Nigeria, we are still fighting ourselves till now. And we are making some people to look as if, they are the ones to take all the blames. We need to be fair. There is no forward. That is the reason no matter what we do, it seems as if we are dancing around the circle. We are dancing around the circle. There is no forward anywhere. Do you know the kind of anger people in Nigeria Delta have for Obasanjo? Because of 1999, it's more or less like the military and Obasanjo pledged that they will wipe out the entire Niger Delta. As I'm talking to you now, in Western Delta, in other parts of Niger Delta, those boys don't even use their eyes, see military men. Today you hear say, boys, community boys ambush military men, community boys follow military men fight. Do you think it's just that? It's because there is this injury in their heart. The thing is burning. And you're saying we should move forward to where? A nation that has history of your father hanging my father for no reason. I should forgive you easily. And move where? Move where? Some of you begin to talk this thing as if we are opening wound. First of all, tell me the steps they put in place in treating those wounds. The rehabilitation, reconstruction, and whatever, the 3 arrows that they promised the Easterners, have they been able to do any? Have they been able to do any? It's not like I'm fighting for Igbo people. I'm just trying to tell you the plain truth here. And I'm more committed to a progressive Nigeria than you think. But in getting these things done, we must do it the best way so that these things will not reoccur. Instead of coming out to tell Nigerians, holding a summit, explain to everybody, unify everybody, he's trying to go and become a pastor. Is it by becoming a pastor that will become that will solve the problem? Now he's not a pastor, so what? So what? Who cares? You can see a comment on your screen. The person is saying that if to say the first coup not take place, there would have been need for the second coup. See, listen, it is not the first coup that actually saw the introduction of the Igbo massacre in Nigeria. See, they've been unaliving Igbos before independence. They've been unaliving Igbos before the first coup. Do you understand? That's just to answer your question. You can fact check me. Are you getting me? See, millions of Igbos have been unalive. Now use pidgin English. They don't buy Igbos before Uziogu, Major Kaduna, and Anuforo. They go stage the first coup. So don't think that the unaliving of Igbos started as a result of the first coup. No. When I tell you, if you know reason why I talk to you, chichichi or chon on this series, I will say a lot. You understand? I'm still reading, and things happen for this second, the second reprisal genocide that the Northerners carried out. More things play. When I say they will know they pray, I not fool you. Sure.